Hey, what's going on, crypto people? It is your boy, the Crypto Siege, with another day in the life and the crazy life that is the digital asset space. Good afternoon. Gosh, I'm really late getting this video out to you guys today, but I did want to make sure I had a bunch of stuff to take care of this morning. But I definitely wanted to make sure I get the video out. So obviously, a lot of you guys have already heard the amazing, absolutely incredibly bullish news of these two new hires that Ripple had announced the other day. I guess it's what, Mrs. Friedman and Mr. Goldman, I believe, Ron Goldman. Yeah, pretty huge. I call the guy Mr. He's right, he's a young guy, he's like 26 years old. But I think it's massive in a lot of ways. I think it's what it does. Listen, these announcements, right? Like, you got to understand that these are intentional, right? That Ripple doesn't have to announce, their hires, right? Right? They don't have to announce the hires. The reason for the announcements is to let the world know, which is including the SEC, which is including the CFTC, is to let them know that they are moving forward with what they want to get done. And never ever forget that they have said on their Insights website that their ultimate goal is to become the world's global reserve currency. That's their goal. Whether they come shy of that or not, that is their goal. And so it's to let the world know. It's to let the world know, including, again, the important government entities, that they are going to check all the boxes when it comes to government relations, regulatory clarity. They are going to check all the boxes, and they're going to hire who they need to hire to get it done, to get the edge, to get the inside, if you will, knowledge on what it takes to check all the boxes. You got to get that. And there's two things about that. Number one, I heard someone in the Investment Telegraph and the Investment Perspectives Telegram group or chat talking about, the young hire and how it wasn't really a big deal. And for me personally, I love the fact that we have the Telegram chat group, because we can agree to disagree. So I disagree wholeheartedly with the fact that it's not a big deal, and that this guy is a young guy, and that he's quote unquote a millennial, and he's probably this whole not showing loyalty thing is here's the thing. What they understand is that they have options, and what they also understand is they're not going to settle for, something less than what they want. And my thing is, I don't blame them. I think that as a whole, we have been conditioned to settle for less than what we truly want. And so, for whatever reason this guy left, that government position, whether it's legislative aid or legislative assistant, he left for a reason. He left because he sees a bigger opportunity. And trust me when I say he knows the behemoth. He knows all about the behemoth that is Ripple. Right? And so, and aid or whatever, this dude, he has drafted and has put in front of the president, different articles, different whatever it is, legislation, had that go up as far to get to the president, have it be signed. So he's a smart dude. He's done it, and he's done it on numerous occasions, not just one. And here's the thing that you also got to look at. I would ask this guy to look at as well. Ripple doesn't, they don't sit in a room and the lady pulls out this binder. When they have a position open, they don't pull out a binder with 10, 15 pages of people on the list that they're looking to hire for a position like that, right? You got to understand that's a short list, right? right. Ripple, right? They're not doing well. What page are we on? We're on page 25 of 100 potential candidates, right? This is candidate number 1,243. Right, Ripple, right? They're not doing it. They have a short list, right? They're not the typical startup trying to get in as many talent talented people as they possibly can. Ripple has a short list. And so if you make that list, you have, in my humble opinion, you have something going on. You know what I'm saying? So these two hires are massive because Ripple is no joke, right? And they're gonna, they're gonna hire, the best of the best. And so they obviously saw some talent there. They obviously, that's a strategic hire, if you will, in my humble opinion. So that's exciting that they hired a guy from, the lady from the Treasury office, and they hired this guy. And I think it's important. If this, in point of fact, this guy did draft the TTA, the Token Taxonomy Act, that's massive, in my opinion. So these hires are strategic. It's a reason for it. They're letting the world know this is, hey, we are coming. We're coming, and we're going to check all the boxes when it comes to government relations and regulatory clarity. And so for me, that is massive. I don't know of any startup that is able to do what Ripple is doing. And I know one thing, there isn't another startup, quote unquote, startup that is doing what Ripple is doing. And so these hires are massive, and I'm excited about it because in the end, we want what Ripple wants, and that they want that XRP price to be high. They want that value to be obvious so that price can be high. And so we're in a really, really blessed spot. So I hope you guys are excited as I am about this hire. I think it is massive. And so I just wanted to hop on here real quick and say, guys, feel blessed. If you're an XRP hodler, feel blessed. If you're not, you still have time. You still have time to do so. Because we're still early in this game. So absolutely exciting, that hire, 100%. I'm just tickled to death that they're going that direction, and they're letting the world know, and again, including the SEC and the CFTC and all these regulatory entities know that they're going to check all the boxes. They're going to do whatever it takes for regulatory clarity so that they can say that they are compliant in every single possible way. And so that the powers that be, so that the presidents and the Steve Mnuchins and the people from the Treasury or whoever it is can say, yep, this company has done what it takes, and this is the reason why we've chosen them to be in the bedrock, in the framework of this new financial system. So absolutely great news, guys. Listen, I'm going to wrap this video up. I just wanted to hop on here real quick and say, never ever forget this, guys. Old money doesn't want you to win. They don't want us to win. They would rather us remain a cog in their perpetual wheel of trading our time for dollars. They don't want us to work in the same playground that they play in, where we allow our money to work for us. This is our chance to win, guys. The digital asset space is our chance to win. We are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Are you participating, or are you standing on the sidelines? Here's what I do know, that the battle for you has already been fought, and the victory is yours. Go get it. I'll talk to you soon, guys. See ya. Bye.